Three guys. Play. COD. I should probably.
Let's do this.
Okay, so, we're gonna try to improv this. We're bad at improv.
I didn't even know we were doing it.
I basically just opened it, and then John's.
It just kind of happened to me.
Yeah. This is the third guy, the one that hasn't contributed to anything.
I don't have a video recording device.
Or are you home ever with us? Anyway, this is gameplay hardcore team deathmatch.
I'm closer
headshot.
To home I'm closer to home than you are. You're all the way in Guelph.
Shut up. Anyway, so hardcore team deathmatch. I speed up the parts where I just run, and when I die, I cut out the respawn times because, you know, awesome. Headshot? No.
Wait a million years for it?
No.
How did it
Kill
take that?
stolen.
It took a million years to kill that guy, and it's hardcore.
Kill stolen, but you know, I don't mind because that gives me the assist. I like assists. No, I don't.
Another headshot.
Yeah, I think in this game I actually got a total of like 12 headshots. I think I named it. 12 out of 28 are headshots. That's the file name. 2 javelins.
Yeah, look at that idiot you killed before.
Huh? Yeah.
That was a stupid sniper.
And then this last stand guy's a piece of shit.
You emptied your clip on him and it did nothing.
Well, he died from last stand.
It was evidence of why the Vector is a terrible weapon.
You know what? I got 1,000 headshots with that, which is actually quite impressive. In this video, you'll see 12 of that 1,000.
It's because you need to hit him in the head to kill them with it. Otherwise, it's just like, ow, what was that?
Yeah, basically.
It's like being poked with a
Apparently,
stick.
in real life, the Vector is actually a very good gun.
In real life, it shoots the same bullets as the
ump.
Yeah, as the ump, so it would be better. But video game logic is not real life.
It's basically like an ump with no recoil. That was a good burp. I am happy with it. Oh, I hit a box.
These guys are really just hanging around this same area.
Yeah, pretty much. Although in this game, I honestly think that if you sprint into a box, you should take a small amount of damage.
That doesn't make sense. In real life, when you sprint into a box, do you get injured smallly?
Probably.
Like a wooden crate or like a box?
Like a wooden crate.
When I think box, I think like cardboard.
No, I'm thinking like, you know,
just crumple under you.
Like that wooden box that I just passed.
Well, you're not taking into account the guy's like running, and then, you know, he's not gonna just bump his fucking head into it. He's gonna like put his hands out.
Well, no, because you can see that the guy is holding the gun. He's got a gun in his hand, so therefore he could not possibly hold his hand out.
Yeah, but
he's still aiming.
It's a game. It's a game. Just go with it.
One of these days, they're gonna make it so realistic that nobody wants to play, and they would rather just go die for like your country instead.
There's no respawns in RL.
There should be. There should be. Those are the javelin victims I took out earlier.
Well, when we get to having computer games plugged in right into your brain, then it'll be more realistic.
But then it wouldn't be a computer game. It'd just be like a program for orgasms all the time, and that's all you would do, 24/7.
Oh, they can do that now.
Yes, but they don't have a chip in your brain.
Yeah, well, they could put one in there and give you constant orgasms. Do you ever hear about those? They did a study with mice, giving like put a little thing in their brain, and they had a button. So every time they pressed the button,
oh yeah, and then the mouse just kept pressing it. It was
every time they pressed the button, it would give the mouse like sexual stimulation equivalent to an orgasm, and it died because all it did was press the button and never ate.
On the opposite end of the spectrum, though, the panda, dumbest animal on Earth, is too lazy sometimes to procreate. It'll be like, oh, I'm so lazy. No.
What'd you rather do? Eat some nice bamboo or
No,
fuck someone?
No, not even. It's like, what would you rather do? Lay around and do nothing, or have sex with this hot female panda? Which is like the equivalent of a half interbred child.
Well,
it's like a half Asian.
We think that we're pairing them up with like pandas that they like, but
or
maybe
half black.
Maybe this panda thinks that the other panda it's with is a bitch, and it doesn't want to have any part in it. You know?
I'm gonna be honest with you. If there was a naked bitch in front of me, I would fuck it.
What if she was terrible to you all the rest of the time you're together?
What if she was the only one around and the only one shoved at me throughout the entire length of my captivity?
What if you were a homosexual panda?
Well, then I would not fuck her.
Exactly. Maybe all pandas are secretly gay.
There's another headshot. This is like the third headshot I've had on this Hath guy. I'm out of ammo for my Vector, so I'm very confused. I'm like, where's his gun?
All the snipers I've seen
Should
you
I
pick up
switch
have
weapon?
silencers and
Should I
heartbeat
switch
sensors.
weapons?
No, you
Should
shouldn't.
I? No. There's
Another
a sniper with
M21? Damn.
Yep, running with dual M21s.
Pop that KO
Imagine
crate.
if you could akimbo M21s.
That'd be stupid.
That would be. It would make, because then it just defeat
Well,
the purpose of a sniper rifle.
Your crosshairs with an M21 are as
huge.
big as any akimbo gun, so the crosshairs would be so big it'd look like you were playing hardcore if you were playing regular, because you wouldn't be able to see them.
Sure. Yes, let's go with that.
Let's do it.
Well, that... You know what? Let's add a little bit of realism here. I think every time you should be able to akimbo any weapon, but if you akimbo stuff like shotguns, you just die as soon as you fire a shot.
I want akimbo M60s.
You would die after like 2 shots.
That'd be awesome. Just like go Rambo on people.
Yeah, that would be not bad. Not bad at all.
Do you know what I want to know? You know all the miniguns that are like turrets in the game? Where's all their bullets?
Wait, what?
Because, you know, it's just a gun sitting there. In like Call of Duty 4, it was like a machine gun with like a big ammo bag, but a minigun, it takes so many bullets, there's nothing around.
Speaking of that, the same rule applies to Halo.
Yeah,
It's just a turret on a stand.
It's just sitting there.
Yeah, it's like it's not even attached to anything. It's just there on a tripod.
It has future super bullets.
Once you take the turret, once you rip the turret off the tripod, you can kick the tripod around, so that tripod isn't even rooted to the ground.
But the
So you're
bolts,
just
the bolts are in the tripod though, because when you rip it off, it's got like 200 shots left.
Yeah,
But if it's just sitting there, it's got unlimited. So the bolts are all hidden in the tripod.
yeah, it's magic tripod thing.
Maybe the tripod's a bullet factory and it's sucking shit out of the ground, making the bullets and then putting them into the gun really fast.
Maybe they're dirt bullets.
Dirt.
You just shoot like pebbles at people.
Yeah, that'd be pretty funny. But it's got like bullet casings. flying
Holy
at you.
shit, I'm still alive. This is quite a spree I'm
Oh, sad.
I just had to say that.
And I've never seen this, so
Okay,
I can be
Skype-
forgiven for saying that. But
Skype
no.
just notified me that my password was successfully changed.
Uh-oh.
I did not do anything. So I am very confused. Anyway, this has been 3 Guys Play COD.
Well, 2 of them.
2 of them.
And if there's any random videos, it's because he got hacked.
Yep, later. Oh shit.